tonight that was in
Yes.
here roaming around the room.
Zeta Man.
We got 5-5 going on tonight. First round will be PLO, second round No Limit Hold'em. Johnny Mott back in the building, seat 1. Everyone coming in for the maximum 1,000 to start. Seat 2 is Mahesh. Seat 3 will be known as Bruce Wayne. If Rick would just get out of the way. Get out of the way, Rick.
There we go. Moving slowly.
Slowly. No Tommy Bahama tonight. Just
Yes, that's a Tommy Bahama. Yes, it is.
It is a Tommy Bahama? That looks like a Hanes little white T-shirt that you'd buy. What color would you even call that? Orange or
yes, it's
Longhorn orange?
Yeah, it's orange.
Okay.
Let's go on with the players first.
Scotland, C4. Scotland is free back in the building. C5 is Swim. C6, Mazer. He's been on plenty of 510, even some 2550 streams. Seat 7 is Bray, a very good player in his own right. First time on stream, I believe. Might be his second time, but it's been a while. Seat 8 is Benji. He's definitely a rookie on the stream. And then seat 9 is Soto. So a talented lineup tonight. Should be some good cards. Our boy San is first alternate. So when he gets in the building, if a player gets felted, he'll be in the mix. You know, he likes to gamble.
So remember, we're going to do a round of PLO and a round of Hold'em. Both are 5-5 are the antes. Here comes a raise to 100 from Bray with ace, king, queen, 9. Remember, you must play 2 in your hand and the 3 on the board to make your best possible hand. Must play 2 and only 2 in the great game of Omaha. So we've got a couple callers. Looks like we're going to go 4 ways to a flop. Kevin in the box gives us the first flop of the night. Queen 10-7, couple of spades.
Spade draw for Bray, straight draw for Bray, top pair for Bray. So he's got a stranglehold, 48% equity here. But Bruce Wayne, with a name like Bruce Wayne, I just want to call him Batman.
He's got all sorts of props in front of him, little toys, Batmobile and the figure. And looks like the first hand of the night,
all in.
Bray goes all in.
I think that's how we started the night off last week as well.
Bruce Wayne is a distinct
nuts spades
underdog here.
Nuts spades, the Broadway draw. So he's got plenty of outs as well. All the cards are on their back. Let's get naked. Jack of clubs.
Somebody folded a pair of jacks in their hand. There's a queen.
Queen ball.
So the ace, they're going to run it twice, it looks like.
Ray locks up the first board. Ace no help to Bruce. And Batman has been felted on the first hand of the night.
Checks, table 11.
Look at all those little props that Bruce has on the table.
That's what I say. It's like a little toy store here. Got lots to tell you about tonight, and we've got a sponsor that we'll tell you about here in a few minutes.
Milkman?
Milkman.
The Milkman's back. But maybe it's his twin brother with a Tommy Bahama shirt that hasn't been washed in about 3-4 days.
Wash them every week.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking about your evil twin that's in row 29, seat B.
Yeah, I don't like the back of the plane.
It's always disappointing. You know, if you book your flight late and you're not quite sure what seat you're in, and then you look down and it's middle seat.
Ugh. Johnny MOT with 3 hearts, 5, 8, 9, 10 in his hand. Mahesh with 2 aces and one of them suited. Bruce Wayne folds, as does Scotland comes along with the ladies.
Ladies not so appealing when you're up against bullets here.
And Mazer also has the ladies, so definitely not appealing when 2 players have the ladies.
It's a lot of ladies. Ooh. I pressed the different ladies button, and that's the one that came out.
Mahesh, 3 bets to 480. It's not going to take all of what he put out there, but it's going to take a lot of it. 480.
Mazer says, let's go. So he makes the quick call, doesn't even think twice about it. But he's going to be in some bad shape, as we saw another one of those queens already go into the muck here. Hopefully he connects with some Broadway cards for his sake. And boy, oh boy, hits 2 pair.
Wow.
And just the flop that Mazer needed. Top 2.
And a straight draw. An ace or a 9, and he'd have a straight here because he can use a queen and a friend.
Totally
to make
thinks
that straight.
flop. All the cards on their backs. Nobody with clubs. 5 of diamonds. Irrelevant. 9 of diamonds is the straight. Locks it up. So the rich gets richer in the 60.
Stephen Reisman with the $5.99 super chat, $5 super chat. Lunch with a Lodge legend was quite a privilege yesterday. The stream has enriched our lives in unexpected ways. Who did you go to lunch with? A Lodge legend.
Shout out to Tony, just joining the chat. He's in Vegas and safe and sound, playing small stakes at Aria. Anybody recognize you, Tony? You better tell them to turn on the stream right now at the Aria. So Steve, I got a nice little FaceTime video.
Very
yesterday.
nice.
I was just rolling out of bed, and who's on my phone? It's Joan and my mother.
Very nice.
Nice little surprise.
Poobah's in the chat. Hello, Poobah. King Jack 10-7 for Bruce Wayne. Mahesh calls. Scotland with Cowboys raises it up to 60. Swim comes along. Remember, we're doing a round of PLO, a round of Hold'em. We're about midway through. As soon as the button crosses over to the 1 seat, we change it to Hold'em.
This has been an action-packed round of PLO. Have we really only played 5 hands?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. We played more than 5 hands, right?
I believe that's exactly how many hands we've played. Remember, these take a little longer. Jack 5-4, couple of spades. Spade draw for Swim. But he's got 3 in his hand. That's never good. It takes another one out of play. It won't find its way onto the board. He does also have a wheel draw.
Not good when you're holding the nut spade there. What do you think about when you have maybe, let's say, king high spades with another, you have 3 of them? Less likely that your opponent is holding spades as well. So when the flush kind of gets there, you're like, are you stuck in the middle ground or are you a little bit of a believer?
Yeah.
I guess it kind of depends on the action.
Yeah.
But much rather be double suited than with 3 of 1 suit in your hand.
Swim bet the 260. And Scotland's going to raise it on up, and Swim goes all in.
Snap all in with the
back over to Mahesh.
Spade draw, wheel draw.
What is Mahesh? Mahesh is in here with a pair of 4s and a wheel draw.
This is an easy fold for Mahesh with all this action in front. Right? Easy fold.
I would say so, especially with an...
He's going for a little Hollywood there.
All-in call.
Scratching his head like a young slick Rick.
Scotland's going to show him the king. Swim's going to show him. So this is basically a 55-45 flip.
I think they're going to run it one time. Scotland likes running it one time. I think Swim asked, and here we go.
There's a 5, so now trips for Scotland. And there's a 7.
Hold, so one time. Scotland with the full double. He's been running pretty hot lately after a rough weekend in Vegas.
Trying to convince him to go out on Saturday to the party. He said he's 10%
He
chance.
probably will.
He said, if I...
He said 10%?
Yes. If I had to say 10%, Rick.
Really? I've seen him go back and forth.
I said, if you're coming out on Monday, why not just come out on Saturday?
Yeah.
So a huge, huge pot. Scotland, 2,300 goes his way. 167 in the live chat.
Oh, the Nelly. That's funny.
Scotland, Racer Nerd, we're looking forward to meeting you. We're going to have to take a picture with Racer Nerd.
Oh, of course.
Coach and
forget
Nakia.
a picture. We're going to have to take a shot. I want you stumbling.
It's going to be fun.
I want
I'm
you
going to
stumbling.
pregame a little bit. We're going to pregame a little with Big Tony.
Yeah.
And then
that's tequila at Javier's.
I know.
This, right? At least 7 there.
Uh-oh. That could get ugly. I don't want to. I don't
Seven-
want to
seven
sleep through the party.
7 minus 5.
Yeah.
There's
I'll have 2.
2's good. We can co-sign for 2.
But we got to pregame. We got to get it rolling. We got to be when guests arrive. We've got to greet them.
Wow.
Here comes a raise from Scotland.
Sharon's going to be greeting people.
Yeah, Sharon.
The Yoda.
The Yoda of Chatsville says that's what she wants to do. She wants to greet people at the door of the suite. We've been talking about this party for months, and it's finally here. Johnny Mott comes along. Mahesh comes along, as does Bruce Wayne. 5 players, 260 in the pot. Here comes Kevin. Gives us 664. Trips for Scotland. I think we've got Scotland's name spelled wrong there. But it's Scotland. But we know who he is, Scotland.
A little typo there from the Wizard. Do you think he'll catch it on his own?
He's got trips.
Think he catches it on his own?
I
A little sandwich bet?
No, I don't want to bet that way.
Why?
Because
You can't hear us.
You never know.
Wow, you don't want to do it. No action. Wasn't
We'll
it
do
National
something.
Sandwich Day? Is that the day today?
Yes, it's natural.
Is it today?
And I brought you your sandwich.
It's today, and you turned down the bet?
I know. We'll do a bet
What?
later on. Just not that. That's not a good bet.
There has to be
3 of
multiple
diamonds.
multiple bets on National Sandwich Day.
Now a diamond draw.
Oh, the wizard can hear us.
See? I
Okay,
told you.
Okay.
Here comes the bet. 200
Whoa.
and a raise from Scotland.
National Sandwich Day is November 3rd, so that would be Wednesday.
So Johnny Mott has he hit his straight, but there's a board pair out there and a diamond draw. And Scotland's got both chances. But Johnny, who folded a straight earlier, is calling this straight. And there wasn't a board pair last time. There is this time.
Interesting. I bet you he misread his hand that first time.
So Johnny MOT is 62% to win this. Let's see what happens here on the river. There's a king, and Johnny MOT is going to win that pot with a straight. And just as Scotland wins a big pot, Scotland loses a big pot, and this is what happens in PLO. Lots of chips get put in play.
Elliot talking about margarita flights at Resorts World. Went to Resorts World a couple weeks ago. It's nice in there.
Robert Bradley checking in, like and stream, giving Slick my 1. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, Nakia, originally when Skull said Javier's, I said, we're traveling from Texas to Vegas and we're going to eat Mexican food. But I looked at the menu. There's lots of interesting things on the menu. There's even steak. If Poobah just wants a steak, he can get one of those.
You've never been to Javier's, period?
Never.